like I say, unlike most people, I can tell you who you see on TV there. You're looking at, when you look at the film of Richord Nixon, you mean Dr. Richord Nixon? That's who you see on TV coming out of the Air Force One. That is supposedly Dr. Richord Nixon. Victory guy who got kicked out of China. That was the film you actually are looking at when he's leaving Air Force One. Is actually the guy who got kicked out of China. After he went over there to do peace and anyway, he got kicked out of China, and I had him kicked out of China, and they used my aircraft to kick him out of China, Air Force One or whatever. Anyway, that's film of him being kicked out of China, pretty much, and that was Dr. Richord Nixon, who got kicked out of China. He went over there to China saying that he was a doctor of science and medicine, and he knew everything. You know, it's actually John F. Kennedy, after he got a facelift in Germany, and then he went to China saying that he was Dr. Richard, whatever. You know, he had all kinds of cons. He said he was creator of everything. Anyway, he would go like into women's pussies. And do the donkey. People would be like, do the donkey. Anyway, whatever. Because, you know, his symbol was on the donkey on TV. He was a Republican. Or Democrat or whatever. Con artist. Yeah, whatever. Some guy wanted to control drugs and tried to change laws and went and showed up to the White House several times, you know, asking for. Actually, like I say, if you look at the records, you'll find that what he was actually doing at the White House or the D.C. building was pulling records for, and then he was going out patent records or whatever, and he was going to China, trying to get things made or whatever, or hitting up the D.C. building for basically patents. Motors, and then going to China and trying to start companies, or saying that he ran companies, or one con after another, basically. It's all JFK, Richord Nixon, Jimmy Carter was just con artists that got caught and kicked out of China and then posted on the TV. And then said that they were president after they were caught raping women in Cuba. Their semen was caught, and then they tried threatening some Washington, D.C. with nuclear bombs or something like that. And like I say, I have a more accurate record of who Richord Nixon or John F. Kennedy or Trumpy was than the public. Like, most people out there don't even know who these people are. Like, I mean, I knew who they were. I'm the creator, I'm Lusifer White Star Line, I'm the President of the United States. If I don't know who someone is or what someone's doing out there in the world, then I mean, I know about these people rampaging around, you know, it's my American government, my American army, my aircraft carriers, my things. If I don't know what's going on in the planet or in the universe, then I don't know who does. Like, maybe somebody else. Like I say, I know where methamphetamine was manufactured and made all throughout history for the last couple thousand years or couple of million years or whatever. It's my planet Earth. Just because Rodney and Rick Bush and some other crazy, stupid gunman idiots run around with guns and fly jets and crash a lot and try and bomb the rest of the universe or the rest of planet Earth into submission. You know, just, you know, their insanity on what is reality or whatever. Well, Nixon and Jimmy Carter and them do this little schoolyard fantasy of death and destruction and war, and actually end up getting kicked out of countries and nations and almost killed. You know, my surroundings means nothing. And I'm just like, just give me a gun so I can blow my own head off right now. You know, because, you know, I'm Lusifer White Star Line, inventor and builder of the Titanic, and inventor and builder of 80 galaxies, and, you know, give me a gun, I don't care. I mean, I created the humanity and humans trillions of years ago, and 9 races and all these other races, and, you know, I mean, I'm too old and too epic to actually even be associated with this. You know, I mean, you know, creator of all these planets. And, you know, it's like, you know, Terran, Aaron, all kinds of other planets and stars and star systems, and I don't even care. It's like fuck it. You know, I'm the real Lucifer. And just because Rodney and some other idiots want to do their stupid games and their stupid lies while, you know, millions of people die or until they actually like shoot back and kill them, you know, and then they want to make all these videos and stuff and do all this stuff, other stuff, saying all this other stuff, and then these other people want to run off to Israel or Arabic and, you know, to kill people over there and, you know, lie like crazy over there and want to say they're whatever family or whoever, you know. It's just like, you know, I'm done. I don't give a fuck. I built 80 galaxies. I'm Lucifer's star, and this is one of my created planets, one of my created star systems. Like, I'd rather die than spend 40 years being whatever, you know, like, Republicans is nothing more than Richord Nixon, John F. Kennedy, a bunch of psychopaths that ran around killing people, then said that they're important. You know, I mean, it's just epic stupidity. Just like Rodney, another epic stupid person. Rick Bush too, another epic stupid person. You know, I'm not even going to be associated with them. I'm not associated with them.